Okay, so continue review. How fortunate we are, no royal family, no billionaire has ever dreamt there even exists on earth the realm of joy that is inheritance of the simple Torah Jew. Right, so all of the billionaires, okay, they have a limited amount of money, they can buy any food, butlers, waiters, everything, right? But there is no joy. So the joy is, again, it's a spiritual thing, spiritual. Joy cannot come from food. Yeah, a person can be a little happy that joy is that they get the favorite food, but it's going to last only until person swallows the food, right? As a as Rabbi did, no, it was from Rabbi Zatzal. So he said that this the shortest living enjoyment, right? It's the most thought after enjoyment, right? Because most of the people like food and they enjoy food, but it's the short-lived, if you think about it. And we had clip about it as well, of course, right? When somebody swallows, that's it. There is no memory. I mean, there is still a little flavor in the mouth, but if you drink a little water, drink tea or something, that's it. There is no even memory, right? Right. So these billionaires, they cannot have enjoyment as simple as Torah Jew. Despite all of the pain and persecution that has been our lot, anticipating Shabbos before it comes, reveal, right? So despite all of these things that are going on, like in the history of the Jews, and even the personal life, right? To try to survive in this world, it's not such an easy thing to do. So in person, looking forward to Shabbos. So now I'm going to turn off my phone. I would not need to answer anybody. I would not to see these aggravated emails, this and that. That's it, right? So anticipating Shabbos before it comes, revealing when it is here, and thinking about when it leaves and envelops the Jew in undercurrent of joy, right, throughout his life, and proves that Gan Eden is stronger than any force. Right, so meaning this joy of anticipation and this enjoyment of when it comes and living through the Shabbos is this part of Gan Eden. Right. Indeed, our gratitude to our Creator should know no bounds. Right, you see other people that they suffer, and the Jews also suffer. Right, that they suffer, they will just also get sick and lost their job and cannot pay their bills, getting some trouble with their kids. It's all there. Right, we have the same issue, maybe a little different issue than other people, but they don't have this thing anything to look forward. This also explains why only the Jew can conquer the wine, right? So all other people they drink and that's it. They start talking to somebody else's wife, and the wife started looking at somebody else's husband. That starts right away. Despite our liberal use of intoxication beverage, as I said, nobody's stopping anybody. Jews, nobody. Right? We are only people not plagued with is sober because the only divine can control the earth, right? So only HaShem, right, in His will. So He did not want, since there is free access to alcohol, right? He did not want us to embarrass ourselves, right? Again, the divine can control the earth's primary assassin, right, of the human mind, right? Who is the primary assassin? The alcohol is human mind, who stimulates in the guise of this dearest friend. Simulates, right? Who simulates in the guise of a dear friend, right? A beautiful wine, and some people somebody I never talked to that person ever in my life. I mean, right? And he sent me a message, Rabbi, is it whiskey is kosher? And he asked me, I don't drink whiskey, I don't know, but I said, send me the picture. So he sent me the picture, but it's a little blurry. So I got the list, but it's blurry. I don't see what's the on the bottom. That I have a list, but maybe yes, maybe no. So I told him like, can you like magnify? Can you type your what it says like under this? And the person sent me like, or he did not send me. No, I didn't have time. So I sent his a list of all kosher whiskey of this brand, whatever, and you tell me if and you see if your whiskey is there. So I mean, it's very, very like unfortunate. Like it's very sad. Like he did not ask like me halachic question. He did not ask me for a chizuk, and somebody asked me for a blessing on a birthday. Like something like start with a whiskey. Like he wants to go somewhere, and he wonder if he can get duty free this 15 years old like whiskey. I don't know, like very, very sad. But hopefully this person is going to change, and he's going to start listening to our lectures more deeply. But whiskey, okay, right? But anyway, so HaShem, as we said, HaShem control the nature, and he like of course, if person wants to get drunk completely, and they do their infobringings, yeah, people get drunk. Like if somebody drinks vodka, right? Of course, people are going to get drunk. Continue. All that we have said is implied in a kiddush. We recite at the outset of the Shabbos on Friday night, right? By acknowledging the sanctity of the Shabbos day, the kiddush means the sanctity. We make ourselves vessel to observe the holiness of Shabbos. So we say that this day is being sanctified. This day is being blessed. Right, and with our recitation of Kiddush. But Kiddush must be recited over a full cup of wine. Of course, if you don't have wine, you can use a grape juice. And not in a synagogue. Right, so of course in some synagogue they still have the old custom. They do a Kiddush in a synagogue, but they would give a child to drink. I mean, of course they don't do wine, they do grape juice, right? They would give a child to drink, but the main point is to have Kiddush at home. Although in some cases like this, in some cases they stay over the guys in the kitchen, and they drink and they laugh and they gossip and stuff like that. Yeah, of course they can rely on that Kiddush. Actually, like that they are going to drink and eat and drink after that. Okay. But the most important mitzvah of Kiddush is actually at the home. Okay. So but why wine? And why only when they're already ready to eat, right? So as we learn, and I think it's online, these classes, for sure they're online. I don't remember what is the book with this black cover. That we discuss that they prepare for the Friday night, all of the positive commandments, right? And there we explained that the Kiddush is only valid in a place where you're going to eat. So it's proper to start right away. So if you're not ready to start the meal, so don't start the Kiddush, right? Do them together, right? So again, the question, and why only when we're ready to eat? To demonstrate the ability of Kiddusha Shabbos to extract was a pure and everlasting from the mundane. So I mean, it's like a very poetic language, right? To extract was a pure, to demonstrate the ability of Kiddusha on Shabbos, to extract what is pure and everlasting from all of the mundane. What is mundane? Wine is mundane, right? Like everybody drinks wine. I mean, many people drink wine, but they do not turn it to Kiddusha. They do not bring Kiddusha in this world with this cup of wine. Shabbos disarms wine, our major nemesis, and transforms together, right? So, disarms wine, meaning that it's not going to intoxicate us, together with other foods, our desire for other foods, right? And transform it together with desire for other foods into the great celebration, celebrance of sanctity, right? So, this meal, so we enjoy the meal. We of course, Yitzhak is also happy, right? Have a good food. The preeminent angels that invest every aspect of the holiday with unbelievable joy, while inducing more song to praise to our Creator. Right? Premeditation. Okay. The Kiddush does testify. The earth is the Lord, right? As we said, it too is an essence sacred and eternal. So the earth is the Lord's, and it too, in the essence, sacred and eternal. Okay. If Shabbos can make wine proclaim the glory of HaShem, meaning that the wine changes its nature, right? Not intoxicate, but just make a person in a good mood, right? It is only the matter of time when the remainder of the world will do the same as well. I mean, that's amazing, right? So if HaShem was able to, of course, he's able to do everything. If wine changed, right, its characteristic in order to serve HaShem, right, and to serve the day, so for sure, the whole world one day is going to realize.